Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. Thanks very much for joining us. And this part of our show, we hook up with the lovely Alli Breen. Hi, Alli.
Hi, guys.
You in a hotel, Alli?
No, I'm in my Airbnb, but I'm in one of the bedrooms because there's work going on outside. So a whole Mexican crew might come in at some point. What's going on up there?
Okay. It is in Orlando, and oftentimes
Very
she didn't mean anything by it.
Fine.
Looks like you got some
not racist, just saying what a person's ethnicity is.
That's right.
Just a description.
Better than a Polish crew, I can tell you.
Sure, yeah. Why are the light bulbs screwed to the...
Take 7 guys. Putting the bowling alley in, are you?
Clean the carpet. What are you doing? Don't take it out.
When you say your Airbnb, this is the one you rent out?
Yes, exactly.
No, walk us through Airbnb.
No, she's not staying.
She could be staying in an Airbnb, you incredible jackass.
Son of a...
You're not an incredible jackass.
Yes. No, it's the one my sister and I, we're trying to put up a barn door in place of closet doors in 2 places. It's a lot more work than I thought it would be. I've been trying to paint and prepare and
Worth it, though. Those are
coming in
awesome.
to do the rest.
I put up a barn door
Yeah.
in my house for my bathroom door, which didn't have one when I moved in. That's on my
Didn't have a
bedroom.
door?
That's
Didn't have a
odd.
bedroom. Yep. And it took me 8 weeks.
Yeah.
to put up a
It
barn
is
door.
a lot of work.
And some say farmhouse chic is dead. I disagree.
I disagree, too. I have 2 barn doors. I love
you
them.
go.
Move it up and down.
Love 'em.
Now, do you have those in front of your olive green kitchen refrigerator?
That doesn't even make sense.
I wonder what the
How
joke
does
is
a
here.
barn door go with an olive green refrigerator?
I think his point
that's
is
the most dated.
dated.
Oh,
The most dated furnishing you can have, or that era of the green refrigerator and stove.
80s.
And the harvest
Gold.
I've never seen
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
We had Harvest Gold.
yeah, we did too. Growing up.
Yeah, no, you smoked Harvest Gold, right, Willie?
What did I do? I was hanging out.
You know what you did?
Willie just got
Drugs.
dragged into
You did
it.
drugs, and your dad knows it.
Yeah, you did.
We all know it.
And your sisters know it.
Here we go. You guys,
Here we go.
You guys, have you considered that drugs are fun and cool? They're really good. They're always good, right?
I'm not against them.
Josh, who do you talk with about how farmhouse chic is dead? Who are you hanging out
It
with?
did seem to hit a nerve when you started going on.
Yeah.
Got a little upset at one of the recent architectural digests that suggested such a look
right?
is now passé.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I say you're passé, architectural digest.
You mean passe out the assay?
That sweet pass.
So sorry. Alli Breen has joined us. She is our consultant in the world of romance, if you will. And you can reach her at ALLIBREEN on the usual social media platforms. And she is the most well-traveled comedian on earth, as
Yes,
far as
she
I can
is.
tell. And you have some letters for us. Could you go ahead and read them? What do we got?
Dear Allie, I've been dating 2 guys, and I now need to get serious about just one of them. One is gorgeous. He's amazing in bed, but he's a part-time waiter. And the other is cute and boring in bed, but he makes an amazing living. Advice, please? Maybe I should ask them to be poly, LOL.
Yeah, no, I don't know, be a little less materialistic. I don't know. Who cares if he's a waiter?
Yeah.
Right?
Which one makes your heart sing? Oh, really? I thought that was good advice. I wasn't being mean for
It's
once.
good advice for a person who isn't so concerned about being taken care of, it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Well, she just doesn't want to have to take care of him, maybe. So it's
Isn't
like if he's a
there-
waiter, then she would have to
that's
like
fair, that's
pay
fair.
for all of his stuff.
You could be a waiter, make a great living, be
Heck
a
yeah, you
wonderful
can.
human being.
Yeah. Also, waiters have other advantages. He can bring home chicken fingers and mozzarella sticks. He can get drugs from the dishwasher.
Good
There's a
call.
lot of benefits to being a waiter.
You can steal the tip money. You'll have cash all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think waiter is it.
I think waiter's it.
The honest answer probably is Allsy. Which one makes your heart sing? This seems like a little bit of life from the
Well,
shallow end.
I hate to bring this up, but she knows what she wants to do. She has to sit and think and listen, and she'll know.
Her gut will
That's
tell
all
her.
she
But-
has to say.
If she picks the waiter, it might be a lifetime of what are you doing with your life? When are you going to do something other than waiting tables?
We all know
what's
it's
wrong
not
with
a
that?
lifetime. Come
What about,
on.
I know a great guy that's what he does for. He's a pro. It's
Yeah, there are
So
some
do I.
waiters that make like 80
Big
grand
bank.
plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
it's like part-time at Applebee's, then
Maybe he's going to
maybe.
own his own restaurant someday. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched
is
The
he,
Bear.
is he,
That'll happen.
and is he the one that's also the stud in the sack?
Yes.
Go
Yes.
with that.
Well, you probably learned that banging all the waitresses.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably
That is true. Restaurant culture is a little
When
crazy.
you can have good sex in a walk-in, you can do just fine in the bedroom.
It's cold in there, right?
Yeah.
Am I the only one in this room who's ever worked in a restaurant?
I did
Well,
for
does Arby's
4
count?
days.
You worked in
Oh, I have.
I'll have you know, I've been to a restaurant. What do you think of that?
I see. Okay.
Arby's was kind of a restaurant.
Wait,
we
for
had a
people who
walk-in
didn't-
cooler and stuff.
Oh, yeah. For people who didn't work in a restaurant, like, Chick, what was your job during college?
Well, I
What did
didn't go
people
to
do if they
college.
didn't-
I went right
Oh.
in. I've been on in 3 years. In 3 years, I'll be on the radio 50 years.
Wow.
Oh,
too long.
wow.
So in high school, you didn't have a job at all?
Remember detasseling corn?
Oh, that's right.
For one afternoon.
One afternoon, and then baling hay for another afternoon. And
That's
then I
amazing.
quit because I started to sweat.
Yeah, that has to be hard work.
What was your job when you were in school, Allie?
I was a waitress. Yeah, I waitressed for years. And it's, the best, I think, better than retail, better. It's fun. You get free food. You hang out. You can
You
drink
make
on the
more
job a
money,
little
I
bit.
would
You
think.
can drink on the job.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
Cool.
Honey, I think our waitress is drunk.
I worked food service, but not a restaurant per se.
Josh had my dream job, the one at the theater. I always wanted to work at the theater.
I loved that. That was great.
Josh
Oh, yeah.
worked as an usher at a movie theater.
Yeah.
Which was be
That's
fun.
great.
And what's the movie you watched the most when you could watch movies for free? Which one did you sit through the most?
Probably the Brady Bunch movie or Tommy Boy, because my friends would come see it, and then I would go in after I got off work and watch it with them, and it was probably 6 or 7 times.
Wow.
So
Okay. Now, Allie, let's get to our next letter. I think we've solved that gal's problem.
Dear Allie, I'm in a long distance relationship and I spent all weekend with my boyfriend just this past weekend, like every second, and it was absolute bliss. When I left on Monday, I was tired and hungover and not overly communicative by text. He started flipping out and said clearly everything had changed and he didn't know what he did wrong, etc. He's mad and he says he treats me too well to get treated like this, but I didn't actually do anything. What should I do?
break up with him. Don't see him again.
Oh, my God. What a
Absolutely.
baby.
Because if he flipped out over that, he's just going to always be
It's
too
just gonna get-
sensitive, way too sensitive.
Yeah.
It's all about him.
Jeez.
That's over.
Send him.
It's over.
Send him 2 pictures. I'll tell you where later, and everything will be fine.
Now, what if this was reversed and it was not the gentleman making all this
Yes.
fuss, but the woman making the fuss?
I'd have the
Usually it
exact
is
same
the
advice.
woman.
What would you say?
Just
I'd say
one
it's
photograph.
over.
Just one photograph for her.
I'd say leave.
I would think the woman's usually just really insecure, but not threatening to break up. Like, well, this is over, but they're really clingy and needy. Like, what'd I do wrong?
And that's why Chick asked. He knew that you would have a different answer.
Oh, yes,
Well,
I did.
I personally am not like,
Good old double standard.
You don't
I'm
have
the
to say
weak
personally.
one.
You can just say I. I personally is implied if you say I.
Thank you, Josh.
You know what? You're welcome. When I teach people, they don't often thank me, and I thank you for thanking
See,
me.
this is what I need in my relationship. I'm the weak one, so I need the dominance.
Okay, now
So, yeah.
shut up.
Okay.
Chick, what else did you? The joke being,
I got it.
well, you groaned like you were like.
Go ahead.
like it
Finish the
gross.
sentence.
No,
Breen.
no.
Just-
In this, I'm the weak one, and Christy and I.
let's get our next letter out there. Allie, what do you got?
Dear Allie, my girlfriend snores like a trucker. I sometimes go to sleep on the couch because of this, and it makes her very upset. She seems to think her snoring isn't that bad, and I'm using it as an excuse and says I'm being mean and I should man up. Does anyone have a solution?
Yeah, record it and let her listen to it and then say, hey.
There are
Christy wants to get a wire involved.
It will hurt her feelings
Seriously.
more, but at least you can prove it.
tell
Like,
You
dude,
gotta just record it and
Let
say,
me tell
hey,
you something.
this is it.
If she wears a wire, she's a rat. All right.
there are a couple of devices
Sure, yeah.
that are available
To
that
help with snoring?
Might help with the snoring. Maybe-
Devices?
Yeah, seriously.
Like-
Inspire or something, or
CPAP.
Well, CPAP
There's
would
a
be
thing that goes in your teeth.
the most
That's a
extreme.
full-
Yeah, there's a couple things that you stick in your mouth, and maybe raising her head up a little bit.
sometimes it's heredity. I feel like there's nothing you can do, the palate or whatever it is. But she shouldn't be sensitive about it. Like, I'm all about sleeping in separate areas as long as you can get sleep, because it ruins the relationship if one person is like so cranky
Right.
and they're only getting an hour and a
Yes.
half of sleep. He will resent you. So it's like, just, it's okay. You're okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Allie, have you been told that you snore?
I snore occasionally. If I drink, I'll usually
Yeah, I
snore.
do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so embarrassing. I get this girl's, embarrassment over it. You don't want to be a girl who snores. And I've been with guys who snore loudly, and it's like you hate them in the morning.
You can't sleep. It's impossible.
You can't sleep. And it's not normal snoring. It's like they sound like they're dying. It'll be like,
Yes.
Oh, they probably have sleep apnea.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Probably.
What you need to do is get a pair of really high athletic socks, turn them into a ball, and shove it in his mouth. Next letter, please. We can't fix this.
Aw.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has a foot fetish, which I don't mind him rubbing and worshiping my feet, but now he wants me to do stuff with his feet.
Oh.
And he wants to use his feet to do stuff to me, like his toes, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
I kind of went with it in the beginning, but now it's getting crazy, and I know it's just going to get worse. Can I just allow him to use OnlyFans for this or something? What should I do?
All right, let's just answer this straight, forwardly, and not pussyfoot around. What? What did I say?
Hey, sir, you're being ridiculous. You can't use OnlyFans. You have to use feetfinder.com for this.
Oh, that's right. There's specific feet places.
What?
That's right.
Is feetfinder.com a real site?
Oh, yeah, dude. Use promo code WillieG2629. I got $10.
There's also Wiki Feet.
Oh, yeah.
I only know that because people show me that I'm on there.
Yeah,
Is that the Wikipedia of feet?
Yeah, Christy,
Apparently,
you're
yes.
on there. Josh, you're on
You've
there.
gotta be.
Dad, you're on
What?
there.
What,
We are
for
not
All
on
of you,
there.
I'm
For
sure.
what reason? There are pictures of my feet?
Celebrity feet.
Are there
Someone snuck
pictures of
one.
your feet? Because
I know that there's a clearinghouse for sizes of feet. If you look up anybody, you can, how big are Kate Winslet's feet? And she's like 7.5 or something.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I don't even know if there are pictures of my feet when those would have been taken. Oh,
If
fascinating.
you're at the beach or something and someone zooms in, they find them.
Ugh.
Why do they care?
There are pictures of me at the beach. Am I also on a website called swimshirt.com?
So for Christy, not only is she on here, there's like 10 pictures of Christy on
Let
here.
me
You
see
did a
that.
good posing or a photo session with your feet, though, Christy, because I think it's on the Bob and Tom site somewhere.
I even have one in my boot when I broke my foot.
That's funny.
There's somebody out there who loves it.
Yes.
That's a specific fetish?
Absolutely, I'm sure.
That's really.
Why
mean,
am
I-
I not getting money for that?
I mean, I know it's a turn on to see a woman naked wearing ski boots. But,
I would say,
Oh,
really
is
followed
it?
up
maybe
pretty
that's just me.
quickly.
Okay.
I don't know what to recommend here.
That's weird. I don't know.
Maybe she's just bringing apple pie to the bedroom and he can put his feet in there.
Apple pie.
Like, like
Something that
the
tastes good? Is
movie.
that-
American Pie movie.
Yeah, so put him in there. That's warm.
Get him a gift card to a place that does pedicures. That could be a good step, right? Just make sure it's clean down there.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if he had the long toenails? Just thick and long.
All right. All right.
Yellow.
I'm going to throw up.
Okay,
I
let's
am
go. We
totally
have time
out.
for one more quick one, Allie.
Dear Allie, I'm dating a guy about 15 years older than me, and we got into a text fight, and I called him annoying AF. He asked what AF means, and I told him. Now he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I being AF? Am I acting AF right now?"
Hilarious.
It's making me feel like I'm dating a 90-year-old. He's not even saying it correctly. What do we do?
I don't think you have to do anything. Nature will soon take care of it.
Yeah. You're right.
You're right.
I think that's just one of the sweet terms of endearment you can now have in a relationship.
Look,
That's fun. It's
I'm
a
on
funny
this
thing.
guy's side. You can't keep up with all this stuff. It's
Oh, you can? Huh?
constant.
I was watching a video about it on the YouTube the other day.
It's confusing AF.
You used it correctly.
Yes.
But
It is confusing.
I give up. I mean, every once in a while, as an old man that does crossword puzzles, and that'll come in. The how do you say, or what does this mean? And it'll be 4 random letters, and it's some dumb thing that makes no sense. I totally get it. Sorry.
That is actually mean to put that into crossword puzzles. That's what'll stump people. That's terrible.
Just don't get it.
There are so many of these things now. What's the one you're supposed to type in when your parents are watching you on the screen? What is that one?
POS.
What is it?
Parent over shoulder, POS.
POS.
That's old.
Oh,
That
I
is
didn't know that
really
one.
old.
That's ancient.
Yeah.
I think it's when we used instant messenger.
POS.
There's another word. Another
But some of them have double meanings because
Yeah.
POS, is something else.
Well, my favorite was the story about the lady that thought LOL meant lots of love,
Yeah.
and wrote a heartfelt message about her friend with cancer, and then at the end of it, LOL. Yikes!
Well, I think that lady was just
Oh,
stupid.
boy.
Okay. Thanks, Allie. Allie, you on stage this weekend, Allie?
No, I actually have friends coming to the city. We're doing a theater binge, so I'm going to go to a bunch of Broadway shows.
Oh, fun.
That's
That'll
cool.
be good.
Still robbing banks, huh? Okay.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Have a good
Bye,
time.
Allie.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
I'll
Allie.
talk to you next week.